What's up, everybody? It's Johnny Bronto here with HauntScene. It's Tuesday night. It is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You are where you should be, watching America's #1 spooky haunted attraction show on a Tuesday night in March. With me, as always, my lovely, my beautiful, my divine
Divine.
co-host. I know, right?
That's a nice vocabulary word. I've never heard you say that before. Thank you.
Melissa Lucan.
What's up, guys? Hey, welcome to HauntScene. Thank you for joining us, as always.
And very excited about this guest.
Me too.
We had Sharandi on last week.
She did.
And then we have
yes, awesome.
Lashes on this week. We're just going to have nothing but performers on from now on. We're just going to completely change the scope of the show, I think, at this point. But let's not wait anymore. Let's go ahead and bring her on here. Let me make sure that they're not muted.
Yeah, gotta unmute them.
Hey, there she is.
Hi there.
Hi, guys. Thanks for having me.
Lashes Lane, everybody.
That is an awesome name, by the
with
way.
a cat in the background.
Thank you.
And the action figures. There's a
Cute
cat.
Yeah.
She's so pretty.
That's Pixie. She likes to be a part of things, you know?
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, she's
awesome.
Cute.
So everybody say hi to Lashes in the chat. Tell me
Hi,
where you're
everyone.
watching from, all that good stuff. Make sure you share that out, all the good stuff. Make sure you hit all the hearts and the likes and the things and you know, clap and do all the things. But we're here to talk about Lashes, and we're here to talk about the Bad Witch Burlesque, which I'm very excited about. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, I don't have a ton of slides, but I did want to give you a chance. What we do in the beginning of the show is we do what's called the elevator pitch, which is where you can talk about yourself, talk about where you're from. You know, if you were to run into some rando in an elevator and you wanted to tell them what you represent, what would be your elevator pitch?
I love that. That's so fun. Well, hello. My name is Lashes Lane. I am the head witch of Bad Witch Burlesque, based in Orlando, Florida. Originally, I am from Michigan.
What?
But I know.
I'm
really?
Yeah, we're in
That's
Michigan.
Shelby Township.
Ah, I grew up downriver. I grew up in River Rouge, right by Detroit.
So cool. That's awesome.
You guys
that's
being
awesome.
Neighbors. How cute.
Already a successful elevator
I know,
pitch. Look at that.
Sold. Hired.
Awesome.
You're perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, smitten with the mitten, you know. But yeah, I've been here for a number of years. I moved here when I was 17. Started working full time for Walt Disney World right away.
Oh, cool.
My first job ever was a Disney princess. So
that's awesome.
Not very spooky,
Not
but pretty cool.
not a villain, not a witch.
Not a Maleficent or Cruella de Vil.
I am too short. I'm 5'4". I was Sleeping Beauty. Yeah, I portrayed her.
Cool.
It was really cool. Yeah, or as the kids would say, "See booty, see booty,
See booty.
see
They
booty."
don't have the ability to pronounce things yet.
Yeah.
Hey, look at Javier's in here. What's up, Bubba?
Hey,
what's up? My
Javier?
dad's
Hello.
watching. What's up, Erica? What's up, Nina?
Bubba?
What's up, Jada? What's up, everybody? Thank you for watching.
Jada.
Appreciate
Hi,
that.
Jada. That's one of my
Hilda.
witches.
Oh,
Hey, hi, Jada.
Yeah.
What up, witches?
What's up?
I have to make this. Is she 100% that witch?
She is 100%.
100%.
Okay, I figured
100%.
that. And I had to, anytime
Look at her.
I make
Of
that
course.
stupid dad joke every time I
You know
use
it.
a
You
witch.
make all the dad jokes,
That's
Johnny.
fine. And I'm not even a dad, so
Keeping
it's
people
weird.
entertained. Actually, you are to Oogie.
Yeah,
Oogie's your son.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's true. What's up, Raven? What's up, everybody?
Hi, Raven.
Awesome. Okay, so I'm sorry. We
Sorry,
got.
Oh no, you're great.
Oh, I got
Oh,
sidetracked.
thank you. No, it's all right.
So
I
what
do
happened
same thing,
next
man.
after Disney?
So next, I'm like, I feel like the Disney princess gone like head witch for sure, because after that, I discovered burlesque actually at Spooky Empire. That's the first time I saw a burlesque show. I think I was 18. It was when Vita DeVoid was doing the vaudevillains. And I was pretty shy. I was homeschooled. I had never seen anything like that. I always liked Halloween and spooky things, but like alternative babes doing burlesque, I was in love, you know? But yeah, and that cast is so great. So great. So it took me a while to finally become a performer myself. It took about like 10 years, I want to say. I started off as a kitten for Midnight Fables Cabaret 3 years ago, I believe, 3 years ago.
Like an actual kitten?
Yeah, I turned into a cat. That was the
like
witch palette.
Okay, I didn't know if that was like a role, like you.
It's a burlesque.
Okay.
It's a burlesque term.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, a kitten is the one who picks up all the clothes and helps stage props and stuff like that. So I started from the bottom. Now I'm here. But
what's the top? I mean, if the kitten's the bottom,
the top. This is the top.
That's the top where you're at. That's a high school.
Yeah, sure. Sure. Yeah. So producing and stuff like that, I feel like it's been quite the journey. But yeah, I kittened for 3 shows, and I got the courage to ask Aurora Fable, the leader of Midnight Fables Cabaret, if I could make my debut. So I debuted 2 years ago, I believe, with my Kylo Ren number to a Gary Newman song called My Name is Ruin. And it was the best experience of my life. I knew that this is what I wanted to do, and I wanted to keep doing it. So from there, I've done shows. I actually got to perform at Spooky Empire, which was really cool, with Vita DeVoid. So like full circle experience. And then with Midnight Fables, a few other really amazing troupes here in Orlando. And then I started Bad Witch Burlesque.
Oh, that's awesome. And you started that in February of last year.
Yes.
That's awesome.
February of last year.
So kind of good timing, but like bad timing, because, you know, like you're like, I'm going to get out and perform virtually.
And then COVID hits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of Zoom calls.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Not a good time for anyone at that point.
No. But we definitely made the best of it, didn't we?
I love My Name is Ruin, Nicholas says in the chat.
Yeah, yay!
If you guys have any questions, put them in the comments, and
please.
We'll relay them here. Do you want to be a kitten?
I would love to be a kitten. That sounds like fun.
You hire her.
See, I can get started from
You're
my
hired.
way up to the top.
You're hired.
And become a bad witch like her. Okay,
right.
I'll do it.
You know, I will say though, there's a lot of producers and a lot of people who run their own troupes and get booked for, you know, gigs weekend after weekend, who still kitten. So I might have said the bottom, but you know, it's still burlesque and it's still helping out other people and learning and growing and networking. Well, you know, so it's not a bad thing.
Yeah, it's not. You gotta start.
I still kitten.
You gotta start from somewhere, right? Everyone starts from somewhere.
Yeah, I still make sure. Yeah. I like to kitten now and then. It's hard work.
I'm good with hard work.
So we got Spooky Empire coming up. Is that something that you frequent?
Yeah, I haven't gone in, well, obviously I didn't go last year. I was going to say quite some time because it feels like it's been a really long time. But yeah, I'm planning on going as a guest just to go shop and stock up on some spooky stuff, maybe meet some people, spend some money.
Just do what Johnny does, just throw money at it. That's what Johnny does.
Yeah.
Just throw money.
I'm just gonna throw the money. Yeah. I'm definitely wanting to go to both of them this year. Absolutely. It's a great event.
Yeah, we'll definitely be there.
Good.
Very excited. Love seeing. We went to the pop-up event a little while ago, and it was awesome in December. It was a really good time. It was very even. I don't know. It was cool to buy things or whatever, but I think it was just nice to be around your spooky family.
Yeah. It didn't feel any different actually. It still felt like a real Spooky Empire. So
it was
which was good. So
just with masks.
Yeah, just with masks.
Yeah, we dressed up. I dressed up.
We still had fun.
Like Krampus.
Yeah.
So I had a real
good
time.
Yeah, good time.
That's awesome.
All right, we've got questions.
Well, Javier says he's always looking for a performer for the Vampire Circus.
Ooh.
I think
let me know.
Yes.
At Lashes Lane, I would love to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we've got all the contact information and all the things coming up here. But let's go ahead and we'll ask. I think we already covered that one right there. Let's do this one.
So of all the places you performed at, what has been your favorite venue you've performed in?
Ooh, that's a hard one because Spooky Empire was so fun. I did a Dancing with the Devil inspired routine. I don't know if you have seen like those vintage numbers for burlesque where the devil's on the dancer's shoulder. It's pretty cool.
I haven't.
Yeah. Well, I'll send you some pictures. But I did take on that, but I wanted to make it like more metal. So I did The Devil and I by Slipknot. And it was just really, really, really fun.
I'm a fan of that song.
It was so fun. I love Slipknot. It's great burlesque music.
Corey Taylor is going to be at the next Spooky Empire. So as our buddy Rick Szynski from 13X Studios is making a limited edition 13X mask. So
nice.
That's awesome.
Nice. Very cool.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That's awesome.
Any other questions?
Okay. All right. Is somebody in here answering, or is it you answering?
No. I was just replying to.
Okay. I thought I was like, who's this mysterious person?
No, that's me.
We got like theme park vlog royalty in here. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So let's do this. So, what's your least favorite venue? How about that?
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't a burlesque venue. Here's the tea. I don't remember the name of the place. I truly don't remember. It just left my brain after the event, but I did a go-go dance gig. And it was like a really, really small bar, kind of just like popped in the middle of nowhere. And there was no one there. And it was like 5 hours of dancing and no one was there. And then after I got home, the owner of the bar sent me a sleazy DM and I was like,
like the worst thing.
Yeah, it was the worst. It's only happened to me once. And it was a go-go dancing thing. And I said, I am never going back to that venue. No, thank you. Because we had fun. I mean, the other girl was really fun to work with at that gig. So we made the best of it. And it was a good 5-hour cardio session for sure. But overall, not my favorite. As far as burlesque goes, I've really enjoyed, I'm fortunate and I've enjoyed all the places that I've performed, which is really nice. I got to spend a lot of time at the venue back when that was still around, RIP. That was one of my favorite places to be. Blues amazing. And it was a really special place, so I got lucky.
All right. Well, let's take a look here. We're gonna switch over to this view right here.
Hello.
Hello, I know, right? Fancy.
So all the action figures.
I know.
All the glorious action figures.
So you sent me a couple pictures.
Waves at Lashes Lane, by the way.
What's up?
Delicate Flower waves at you, Lashes Lane.
Hi. She's awesome. Yes, she's another amazing producer and burlesque dancer. Hi.
All right. So you sent me a couple pictures. This is what we put in the little promo for this episode here, and I got to ask you about all these looks because they're all very, very unique. We've got a nun. We've got the Bride of Frankenstein. We've got
awesome
like a Nosferatu type vampire.
I like that. And Nosferatu, I love it. I love vampires.
Yeah. So if you want to go, because you can see my screen, can you go from left to right here and describe what this was?
I had to slide this over. I just realized we had been talking this whole time and my screen was like off center. So I was only seeing half of you. Wow. The magic of the internet.
Beauty of technology.
For the nun look, that was for a music video shoot that I did. I believe we shot that in October, but it just released a couple weeks ago. It is for Sid Stratton's single Sadistically Seductive. It just came out, and the music video and the music can only be heard on YouTube at this moment. Okay. I edited the whole thing by myself. Nice. all of the girls that you see in the video are members of Bad Witch Burlesque. So it was really, really fun. We had mimosas. We dressed up hot and super creepy. The premise for the music video is like killer fashion, but taking it very literally. So we start off just kind of gothy, alternative looking. And then the second look, we're all a little bit darker, a little bit sexier, and we all have weapons. So mine was a candlestick, as you can see in the video. And we just had so much fun making this music video. We actually shot it in our living room. And the runway, we had to get resourceful. And that's a yoga mat with velvet on top of it. And all of those candles are from the Dollar Tree. So, you gotta work with what you got.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, it looks great
And
though, so.
Thank you. Thank you. It was a lot of fun. And the music itself is really great. And the video is really cool. So it's on YouTube right now. It's Sadistically Seductive by Sid Stratton. If you guys are interested, which I feel like everyone should be, it's a bunch of babes.
Check it out, Johnny.
Yeah, I mean,
check it out.
Believe me, it's been really hard over the last couple weeks to put these episodes together. It's just like, go and look at all these pictures and just pick a couple. Like, it's been twist my arm.
Videos, yes.
I know.
It's great.
We're no longer doing haunts. We're just doing dancing and burlesque. That's it. Burlesque scene.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it. So awesome. And then we've got the Bride of Frankenstein here in the middle.
I have to be completely honest with you guys. When I did this was my makeup test for Bad Witch Burlesque's online show Creature Feature.
Oh, okay.
When I did this test, I was so emotional because I love the Bride of Frankenstein. I took this picture and I was like, why am I tearing up? Why?
So
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. I really love her. And it's been a dream of mine to become her in some way, shape, or form. So doing it for our Halloween show was really, really fun. There's 2 different looks I did. I did this look. And in the act itself, I'm wearing my mom's wedding dress. She let me borrow, which is pretty cool, which it's very big, fluffy and 80s. And in the studio scenes, I have a different black wig on. It's like a flat, straight black wig with white streaks. And it's a more of a sheer wedding gown type look. But it was so amazing to shoot that. The concept was, I always felt like, as cute as it is to ship the Frankenstein monster and the Bride of Frankenstein together as a couple with all of this art that we get and all of these really cool merchandise pieces, she doesn't really care for him much. She's not really into it. So my act concept was to Coming Undone by Korn, and it was a runaway bride kind of losing her ship. Like, she does not want to marry the Frankenstein monster. So I got to smash a cake. That was my grand finale for it all.
That sounds like fun.
It was fun. I sipped some champagne and threw it on the ground. It was just a big freak out, and it was a lot of fun to create.
That's pretty cool.
You sent me a couple pictures. That's one of my favorites. I think you really did the character.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So
thank
you. That one was really nice. That one caught my eye for sure.
And then the one on the right here looks like we've got like a Nosferatu type vampire here, a little skull cap.
Yes. So fun fact, that's not a skull cap.
What?
I was bald.
You actually shaved your head for that?
Yes.
So wow. Method for this one?
It was a coincidence. I shaved my head because I used to have a pixie cut that was shaved on the sides. It was a lot of wild colors. I was going through a lot of stuff in my life, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to full out in every way, shape, and form, have a fresh start. So I shaved my head, but I had to go hard with it, So I went full Mr. Clean, bald.
That's like on the other end of the spectrum of bangs.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just going to do bangs.
Yeah.
I'm just going to shave it all off.
Yeah, exactly. So I
had the same thing going on, and it just stuck. So thanks, Jeans.
Yeah. Looks good. It was fun. It was a really cool experience. But one of my friends in California, Candace, she was doing photo sets for her business, Ghoul Girls. And when I shaved my head, she came to me and she said, listen, please be my Nosferatu. This is a dream of mine. You already shaved your head. Let's do this, please. So I drove home like that. She let me keep all the prosthetics and the teeth. And it was the first time in my life I was really hoping I would get pulled over.
At that point, you got to go to like McDonald's or something.
I was speeding on purpose,
You got to go to like Target.
You got to go to like a blood bank.
Yeah. Missed opportunities.
Right? Next time.
I never cosplayed Lex Luthor either. Yeah, that was my one thing. My biggest regret is I didn't go to a blood bank, I guess, and I didn't cosplay Lex Luthor when I was bald. Like what?
That would have been perfect.
Or Mr. Clean or Mrs. Clean, I guess.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Whoever.
There's always next
Someone
time.
clean.
There's always next time.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna move on over here to Hornites.
Yay!
So Hornites, I guess the .com got cut off there, but everybody knows it's Hornites.com.
Yeah.
But you've been a character at Halloween Hornites. Now this is from 2008. But have you scare acted for Horror Nights before?
Yeah.
Or
this
anywhere
was
else?
The 2018. You mean? You said 2008.
2018.
I didn't even catch it.
I did.
You know what? That was a test, and you passed.
Yes. I do have good hearing. That's good.
2008, I did Twisted Tradition, and then the year before that, I was Cordelia in American Horror Story.
Okay,
so the pictures on the side, and
gotcha. That's what those were.
They kind of look the same though. I think
they do actually.
Universal,
You're in the same kind of position.
Yeah,
both of them.
2018 before the HHN geeks come for us.
Yes,
right.
I can see them commenting. That was the Bloody Mary year, 2008.
Yes.
No, 2018. Sorry, everybody.
Yes.
Sorry.
You were thinking of the year because that was the first year.
That was the first year that I went, and you weren't there. She could totally. You could totally be like, I was Bloody Mary that year.
Yeah,
nobody would know. Just run with it. I was Chance.
That's so funny. Yeah, I could tell. No, I can't lie. Y'all would be able to tell.
Yeah.
Aaron's a sweetheart.
Oh, are we frozen?
No,
we should. You're good.
Okay, we're good. Are we back?
Yeah. Hold on, my internet connection is unstable.
Perfect.
Okay, well, we're going to. Oh God, please, internet, don't do this to me again. We're good. We took a dip on the internets for a moment. Can you see us?
I can see you guys.
Okay.
Can everybody see?
Good.
Everybody?
Awesome. Yeah, we're still here.
Okay. We're good.
Thank goodness. Awesome.
So you did Horror Nights 2017 and 2018. Do you plan on coming back this year and auditioning?
I do not. It is very hard on the body. I give mad props to all of the scare actors because I feel like scare acting is one of the most physically demanding jobs I have ever done. I enjoy going to Halloween Horror Nights as a guest and being scared much more than I enjoy putting my body through that pain. But I did have a really good time. There's a lot of good memories. I made some good friends. And I will miss, being blonde and just Sarah Paulson crying, it is tough. So that I know of. I heard that. So for sure.
Yeah, we just go and enjoy the things.
Yeah, I like going and getting scared. So
same. But it was fun. I will treasure the experience. It's an experience like none other. When I was Cordelia in the American Horror Story house, I actually couldn't see for a good chunk of the run. I was wearing contacts that were fog lenses. I really love Cordelia. She's my favorite character in American Horror Story, and I'm very stubborn. So I would have a friend hold my hand and walk me to my boo hole, and then I would scare from there, and then they would come when it was time for us to switch out and tap me on the shoulder and grab my hand and take me to my bag so I could take out my contacts. I was completely helpless.
What do they call them? Scalia?
No, they were just really, really thick fog lenses. So eventually they got me the mesh ones and I was good to go. But I didn't even know what our room looked like for a good portion of it. It was kind of wild. I was like, oh, this is it?
Spot. You're doing a great job. Like you get turned around and you're like facing a wall. Like,
You're doing great.
You're doing great.
You're doing amazing.
I'm getting all the scares. This is awesome.
This is so good. Yeah, it was a little weird because I couldn't see people's reactions. I'd get back for break and everyone would be like, oh, I saw this one guy and I scared him and he spilled his drink. Or one lady, she jumped into her husband's arms, and I would be like, I don't know.
I can't even see.
I don't know.
I can't.
I'm just here. I'm trying.
I'm just here. Yeah, it was really fun. I also got to be because I ended up getting an eye infection, so that's why they moved me to the mesh lenses, because Universal's really serious about health, so they took care of it. But for one night, I got to be please help me with the name of this character. She's the one that was getting her legs sawed off.
It
was
in American Horror Story?
Yeah,
is it Shelley? It's Shelley, right? Shelley?
Yeah.
What seasons do they have that year?
That was
Asylum. That one was the Asylum one.
When we first entered Asylum.
Yeah.
It was Asylum and Coven and
that's right. In the comments, if you know what she's talking about, put it in there.
Asylum was the one that I didn't really watch, so that's like out of all the American Horror Stories.
Asylum was pretty good.
Silent Coven and Roanoke, right? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
All right. I'm sure somebody will be able to chime in on that. Awesome.
Yeah, let me know, because I got to be her and that was fun.
And, and if you have any questions about scare acting or anything about that, as long as it doesn't require seeing anything, I'm sure she can get you an answer.
Yeah, right.
What did this look like? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Elsa Mars.
I had so many bruises. I don't know.
Elsa Mars was the freak show, right? Because she was she was what's her face? Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't watched a lot of them straight through. The only one I watched completely was 1984. So because I like the 80s,
I loved that one.
So that was a good one. Yep.
That's so good.
That's your favorite season? That
was my favorite season. Yes.
See, I liked Apocalypse.
I loved
my favorite one.
I
like Coven / Apocalypse. They're kind of two of the same.
And Hotel. I love Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
So
the Gaga.
Yeah, that was so hard
Spicy.
to watch.
It was really.
It was so difficult.
Second episode.
So hard to watch.
So difficult.
Spiciness.
All right. Spicy. Had to take a long break.
Yeah.
You're right.
By myself. Anyways.
Yeah.
So we're gonna move on. So the character on the right here, Twisted Tradition. We were talking in the pre-show on Instagram. The Virgin character. This was set in the fictional setting of Cary, Ohio, which is a real place, but the spooky spin on that Horror Nights does here. This is probably one of my favorite scare zones of all time, because it was like pumpkins and like classic Halloween
beautiful. And just traditional Halloween.
Yeah.
Old school Halloween.
And they had that huge chapel that looks like you're in front of with the picket fence right there. So what were some of your experiences with playing that character? First of all, what was the character?
Her name was Mindy. She is the high school nerd / virgin, obviously. I had a lot of fun with her. I would just cry and ask people for help. There was a broken down car, so often I would try to see if someone could give us a ride. Everyone would say no, of course, but I would just, freak out. I made some friends with the pumpkin scare actors, and I would get them to like physically pull me around and like make it look like they were like actually attacking me. So we have some really, I should have sent you some of those photos, because those photos are awesome. People would get scared because they're like, wait, is she really okay? Because we were, if you make friends with your the scarers as a victim, you can really get some intense scares,
For sure.
As a distraction, people would be watching like, oh man, he's got that girl, and then another one would come up and get him, So it was really fun.
Really just like so lifelike, Sometimes we'll just sit back in scare zones and watch you guys play out like that, which is awesome. So
it's so fun.
Awesome.
Towards the end of it, they let us walk all the way through the street, because at the beginning of it, we were just stationed over by the church type building. And then we got to go all the way down and look for help one by one, and then come back and get chased. That was probably my favorite, because we were hiding behind things.
Right.
We got to interact with everybody on the street.
It's a very narrow walkway. Fairly narrow for a theme park.
Fairly narrow.
And dark and foggy.
With the Central Park area?
Yeah, it was super fun. It's surprising how often the girls with the like potato sack things on their heads, they actually really got me a couple times as a guest. They were scary.
Yeah,
pictures.
It's amazing what you can get scared by. Even the nerd in your cast, he was smacking the book together and scaring.
Was it like a trapper keeper?
Yeah,
yeah.
He would just like walk and smack it. Can you help me and this and that? And people get scared by his smacking the book, which I thought was great. So
it's awesome.
Yeah.
It was so fun. We tried to play it. My group, we tried to play it like we were trying to get to the party, the New Year's party.
Yeah.
And
that's right, because it tied in with 1985, right?
Mm-hmm.
It did. Okay, that's what I heard. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't get there. We didn't get to go to that party.
Yeah.
That's all right.
It was a fun party though.
It was.
So it was pretty lit.
Yeah, it was super fun. That was really a cool experience because I had never been on the street before and I was never able to see before. So I was like, wow, this is great.
Yeah.
Working eyeballs.
Now
and
I
on
can
the
actually
streets.
see everything.
Yeah. It was fun.
I would imagine by the end of the run though, it's just you'd probably just fall over in like a heap. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It's exhausting. But again, it's an experience, like none other. And I would say to anyone who would like to be a scare actor, go for it. And you got to try it once. I feel like it's something everybody should at least try once. And if it's not for Halloween Horror Nights, maybe a local haunt. Sometimes those ones can be really, really scary too.
So is that something that you frequent? You check out any of the local haunts here in Florida?
I was able to check out one of the safe social distance ones last year. And then I went to the Petrified Forest before as well. That was really cool. It was fun.
Yeah,
it was really different. Really, really different. But we went to, you guys would know, what was the haunt where you would drive through it?
Scream and Scream?
Scream and Scream?
And it was very short. It was like a very short experience.
Scream
yeah.
And
Scream and Scream.
That's it.
In Kissimmee?
That's it.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we went to that one.
We went to that.
That one was really cool. That was a lot of fun, actually.
Yeah.
I like the theming and the atmosphere and the characters.
They actually had a night where they were, instead of driving, they actually let you walk the trail.
Yeah.
I actually like that. I almost like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I did kind of like that more than the driving
because the characters could actually come and get you.
Because it actually felt like an outdoor haunt. Like you would walk the trail and they would scare you along the way.
It's cool location though. Really cool location.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And
I hope they do more
too.
stuff in that area.
They
are.
Really cool. They just announced something today. Our friend Erica from Horror Happens with a Dead Girl posted it. First, they're going to be working with some new people and they're bringing it back and looks pretty promising. Awesome. So good stuff.
That's great.
Maybe they'll do another walking trail again.
Maybe.
That'd be cool. You might know this one because you're from Michigan. Did you ever go to Erebus?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we went.
That's my favorite.
I've been to Erebus twice. I did a trip up to Pontiac, Michigan, Erebus. Friends with Ed Terabus, the guy that owns it. That is just an amazing. That's like, we don't have anything like that in Florida at all. Erebus is probably like one of the, if I had to pick like a top 10 to visit in the United States, that would definitely be on there.
It was huge too. We went, Johnny and I took a road trip up there a few years ago when we were in Ohio, and it was really cool.
Yeah.
They're very immersive. Like they put us in a ball pit and moving
walls,
it's
and
like
we had to walk the side of a building. Up and down floors, and it's just crazy.
Yeah.
You know what's funny about Erebus is I lived in Michigan, up till about 2007, 2008, and or 2007. And when I was in Michigan, I knew it existed, but I never went there. And I got into spooky stuff here, and it was just like, now every time I go to Michigan, if I make it in time, I want to check that one out because Erebus is just it's an experience.
I would definitely like to go back to that one.
Yeah.
And Hush too.
Hush was good.
What's that one?
Hush was a newer haunted house that we went to.
They bought out. Remember how they used to have Michigan and they had like those Skateland? They bought one of those, and it's on like an old skating rink, and it's huge, and it's really, really good.
Cool.
It's really, really cool. I got to check.
That's
that out
awesome.
last year. Yeah.
Yeah, Erebus is the only thing that actually truly scared me, to the point where I was like, "Oh, am I gonna get out of here?" Like when they buried you alive.
That's what we thought.
So
that's what we thought.
There's a part, not spoiler. They didn't have it this last year because of social distancing and everything, but there's one part where you go into a little narrow room and they just put ball pit balls and they just keep coming. They
filled it up to our necks and heads.
Well, I mean, he told me that it would have gone over our heads, but people steal the balls. And then there aren't enough to go over there. And ironically enough, we're walking out of Erebus, and Melissa like opens up her hood, and a ball pit ball falls out. And we're like, I don't know what to do with this. But
and it just rolled into the car, and we just left it there.
I'm sure he
amazing.
But my fear of like claustrophobia and suffocation kicked in because it started filling up and it wouldn't stop. I'm like, Johnny, I'm freaking out, and I'm freaking out and I'm getting scared and it wouldn't stop.
Do you remember the room where you're standing on like an edge? It's like a cliff.
Yes.
So I saw that with the lights on, and it's like nothing. Like you feel stupid.
Oh
you're
my
like,
gosh.
but in the
really?
dark,
so
it literally looks like you're about to step off into a void, and the drop is like 1 inch down. Like it's just insane.
It felt like I was gonna fall off the side of the building and fall all the way down.
And I think the back of it like pushes you, right?
Yeah. So we had. I was holding on to Johnny, and I was so scared I was gonna fall down because I do have a slight fear of heights. So being up that high and not be able to see down kind of freaked me out.
That's awesome. Yeah. See shared experience. That's awesome.
Yay! Not a lot of people in Florida know about that one, so that is awesome.
Look, we have really good haunts in Florida. I love all my haunters here. But when you go out of state and you start seeing these things, these like epic haunts, it really kind of opens your eyes and helps you appreciate things more. So yeah, Erebus is dope.
So good.
Awesome.
I'd love to go back there sometime, hopefully.
All right, let's move on to the main event here. Lashes Lane formed Bad Witch Burlesque in February of 2020. I copy pasted that from the website.
You literally
that's funny.
Literally a month before the pandemic.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
A month before.
Yeah.
So I'll read the description because I like to do voiceover stuff.
Yeah.
Lashes envisioned a gathering of witchy women merging her love of live rock music and burlesque artistry together in one high-energy, sultry show. She sought after kind-hearted, driven women with passionate, creative energy and rock and roll souls. One by one, the witches started coming together in harmony, and the inaugural crew for Bad Witch Burlesque was born.
That was great. I love your.
Thank you. I liked that.
Just click.
I got
just click that. I'll send you the invoice later.
Awesome when he reads that stuff. Yeah. It's great.
Awesome. So if you go to badwitchburlesque.com, they've got many pictures. We actually have their Instagram. We'll pull that up a little bit later.
You.
But tell us about this. We talked about it a little bit earlier, but talk about the forming and who you picked and what the audition process is like, and give us all the deets.
Yeah, absolutely. So I wanted to start something of my own that was all rock music, not necessarily like metal-esque, which is all metal burlesque, but different genres of rock because I like it all. And that was the original just thought. And then it kind of built from there. I've always been really into witches. As a witch myself, I thought it would be really cool to have a witch-inspired burlesque troupe that was infused with all types of rock music. So, I mean, it started and then COVID hit. Like we literally booked a show at Soundbar.
Oh, right next
and
to
then
Scream Sis,
Yeah, we had our first live show partnered with Sid Stratton. He was going to do some live music in between. So live rock music and burlesque. And then it got postponed. Oh. And then it got delayed. Oh. And then it got postponed, and then it was officially canceled, but it's okay. We moved into digital. Casting the girls though, some of the girls I've worked with before, Jacqueline Obsidian, I've known for about 10 years. I met her at Spooky Empire. She's a little bit younger than I am. So she describes it as you met me when I was a young weeb. That's what she always says.
We love her because she dances at the cage at the vault. When we go to the vault events. So that's where we met her.
She's amazing.
Yeah,
she's a great, sweet soul. That's my requirement from all the Bad Witch Coven members. You have to be of course, talented, but you also have to be nice. Yeah. You have to have a kind heart. And I'm a no drama girl, so no drama, everyone's friends. And honestly, when we're all together, we have a great time together. Everyone truly loves each other. So it's a wonderful supportive group. And I feel honored that all of the women in this group are a part of it. It's really great. But Vanity Allura, I had known from Halloween Horror Nights and from Mardi Gras. And then Polly Poison and I had performed together before in Mardi Gras and Burlesque. We knew each other. She's great. And then Aria Ora, she is Sid Stratton's sister. She is a trained aerialist. She did training with Cirque du Soleil. She's incredible. Nice. Awesome. Scarlett O'Hare, she is incredible. And we met on Instagram. Oh, neat. You know, she sent us a DM that was like, hey, I want to join. And we had an interview on Zoom. I said, hey, you know, we're going to switch into digital. So if you want to do this digital show, and then she ended up moving to Florida as her family's here. So now I got to keep her, which is great. That's really cool. One show turned into all the shows. She's been in almost every single one. And yeah, all the girls are just really cool. I know them from various different places, and they all melted together beautifully. And we've had so much fun creating. I got inspired to go into digital shows by watching the WWE, because they were killing it with putting out wrestling shows. I'm a huge wrestling fan now. Love it. I actually got a new figure today. Sid Stratton picked this up for me. He went to Target without me, and it's Becky Lynch.
I love Becky Lynch. I met her in person
she's the wrestling fan.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
We're best friends now.
She is a wonderful human being, and she's so nice and down to earth. Cool. I met her a few years ago at a convention. Sweetest human being you'll ever meet in your life. That's awesome. Yeah, and she's awesome. That strong accent too, that strong Ireland accent, which I absolutely love.
She's an Irish accent.
She's
my favorite.
She's wonderful. Yeah.
So beautiful.
She's awesome. It's just like just talk, and I'll just sit here.
Yeah. Literally, we just sat there and talked to her for like 15 minutes. It was great. She gave us free autographs and free pictures and everything. Awesome. She's awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah. I saw her at a house show, and she stayed out for a really long time, just taking photos with anyone who wanted one. But yeah, it was really cool. But they were doing such a good job, and their pay-per-views are always great. And, you know, their WrestleMania there were so many pre-filmed things. Like it was like a whole story and show, and what they do with Firefly Funhouse, all that stuff was really inspiring to me. And I was like, oh, you know, I was so scared about doing a burlesque show on Zoom because of the technical difficulties that can happen. Yeah. No. A light bulb went off. Oh, yeah, I know, you know, it's a wild ride. But I'm like, oh, we can pre-record stuff. We can do that. And then we'll just do that. And
you can edit it.
Yes. So I knew nothing about video editing.
I wish I could edit my show.
Johnny knows about that.
Your shows are great. Your shows are great. You guys are awesome. I loved last week with Tran too. It was great.
Oh yeah, she's awesome too as well. Such a cool human.
She's
being.
So cool.
Yeah.
So cool. So multi-talented. Yeah. But yeah, digital, we did our first digital show in June, and then we did one pretty much every month last year, and it kept us all sane, you know? And I learned how to edit on iMovie, worked my way up to Final Cut Pro, and now I'm editing the whole show. Before it was like, I would edit, you know, my act, maybe a couple other acts of the girls that did help, and then everyone else would edit their own and submit them. And then it moved on to we did a collaboration show with Sid Stratton. I edited the whole show. It was super streamlined, and I said, maybe I should just edit everything. So the girls were like, hell yeah, you know. So they just show up, they do their thing, I edit the whole thing, and they love it. They've been really happy with all the edits that I've done. And yeah, it's crazy though. I never thought I'd be editing like an hour 15-minute burlesque show, and I love it. Pull a lot of all-nighters, but it's really cool.
It's worth it though. Yeah. And it's worth it.
Yeah.
So here's all the contact information. So hopefully I got all of this right. Instagram. I
think you did.
Instagram's Lashes Lane, Twitter at Love Lashes Lane, everything with badwitchburlesque.com. Bad Witch Burlesque _ official at BW Burlesque. Twitter, Facebook.com/Bad Witch Burlesque. So if you're watching this at some point, not right now, but later, pause, screenshot, whatever, take a picture. And then if, do you do like bookings or if somebody need to like contact you?
Yeah, I do it all. So if you email, you're getting me. If you message, it's me. Be patient. I try to respond as quick as possible. You'll get a message back within the day for sure. But we do bookings. We have our first live show May 22nd. That's going to be huge. You mean
this one?
Look yes, this one. Yay! You're the first ones to see that flyer.
What? Oh, nice.
This is the flyer, the reveal, y'all.
Let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger. So, whoa, that doesn't help me. Let's go. Look at it.
It's at the Me
Theater. The magic of live television, everybody. There we go.
Cheers to that.
Boom.
Where's the Me Theater at?
Marshall Ellis Theater. It's a little hidden gem over by the Florida Mall. I saw a dance recital there, and I was like, so it's really cool. Sid Stratton's going to be doing a couple of songs with the girls. So there's going to be some live music. We've got a lot of performers. Full details are going to be coming out soon, and tickets are going on sale Friday.
Okay.
It's going to be pretty cool. There's a VIP option and then general admission. There is absolutely no food or drink in the venue. So masks have to be worn at all times. And there's social distance seating, which is awesome. That's why I wanted to do a show there. It's theater seating. So it goes like this. So there's really no bad seat in the house, which is really nice. And then all of the performers are going to have negative COVID tests before performing, which, keeping everybody safe, making sure everybody's good to go, and temperature checks are going to be taken at the door. So we've got all of our bases of safety all nice and covered. It's going to be a really fun, safe show, and it's our first live one. So nice. It's really exciting. Yeah.
I will be fully vaccinated by that point.
I want to go. I've never been to a burlesque experience before.
You've never done a...
You did your first one?
Yeah, it'd be my very first one.
Okay. Are you gonna commit to going to this?
Yes. This will pop my cherry.
Oh my god!
For my burlesque experience.
I'd be so honored to pop your cherry.
Yes, please, by all means.
Yeah.
But
wow.
We'll see. What night is that? Hold on.
Look
at the calendar.
Look at your calendar.
My calendar.
It will be online
my
as well.
People call your people.
Yes.
It is a Saturday. It's Saturday, May 22nd.
I have to put it in because I usually work at Universal that day.
Okay.
So I gotta put it in.
Just so everybody knows.
Just tell them.
The burlesque experience.
Yeah.
That's what I have to tell them.
If you're not in Orlando though, or if you're not comfortable going to a live event, we are filming this and putting it online for a separate ticket sale. So there's options for everybody.
This I definitely want to see live.
Yeah, it looks, from what I was looking at, it looks like you had one of these earlier this month, one of the virtual shows.
We had Apocalypse in January. Or not January. I'm sorry. What's going on with my brain? Apocalypse was our last show. Yeah.
Awesome.
We had our New Year's show in January, and then January, February, March was Apocalypse. I love that my brain just went January. No, it was in March. It was Apocalypse themed. So there were zombies, and there were more zombies. There were zombie hunters, and there was I
think you filmed part of that at the Vault, looks like.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
We did.
I love every time we talk to somebody, the circle gets smaller. Like we know people that you know people that we know. You go to places that we've been to.
The small world, definitely.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And then
I love the Vault.
And then we have another picture. You sent this to me. What was this one?
Okay, so that's the studio part of my Pride of Frankenstein act. So this is, again, in my studio, which is set up in my living room. I went pretty hard with decorating it like a wedding. And that's my very unhappy bride, because she don't want to get married.
Yeah, I like the skulls. I like the skulls in the back. Nice touch.
Thank you. That's the cake I smashed. I may or may not have smashed it on my chest.
Nice.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Where else are you going to smash a cake?
I could have smashed it with my butt. It would have been cake on cake.
Oh.
I know.
We've had the cake discussion.
We have. Yes,
that's,
we have.
That's fine. I mean, you know what? There's always next time.
That's HauntScene After Dark.
Yep.
That for later.
There's always the show on the 22nd of May.
Yes.
There's right, exactly.
You could smash a cake into me if you wanted to. I don't mind.
But you know, the funny thing is I've been to a couple shows and they do. I mean, I don't know if they'll do it because of social distancing, but sometimes there is like audience participation stuff.
Yeah,
one of those audience participation.
We're not allowed to yet, but eventually we can get back into that.
One day,
someday.
This is not going to be.
She'll take a rain check.
This will be my first, but not only show. Trust me, I'll be back.
That's awesome.
Okay, good. Yes. I'm putting that up here, saving that information. Yeah.
All right, we got one last question on our list here.
Yeah.
We'll bring the flyer back up so people can absorb this and want to go.
Hey, thank you.
So maybe it's you. Maybe we'll do this. What is the biggest stage blooper that you were involved in?
Oh my God. Oh, which one?
There's many.
I mean, you can talk about several if you need to.
Oh, gee. Let me think. I haven't had that many. I will say I had my zipper break completely. I watched footage of it. It was okay. I played it off nice, but it haunted my nightmares for a little while.
Part of the show.
Yeah. I have if anyone likes true crime, my most messed up act, I would say, is I do a Leslie Van Houten number, To Kill for Me by Marilyn Manson. And there's some audio from her interview, which is lip sync by me. And then it goes into Kill for Me with one of Charles Manson's songs playing in the background. It's one of my original designs from up here. Yeah, I love it. So anyway, I recreated her blue courtroom dress. She has pigtails. She has blue ribbons in her hair. And I paired it with go-go boots. Really cool outfit. It looked a lot like hers. It's on my Instagram. If you scroll back, you'll see it. But the dress that I made wasn't made from scratch. I found a vintage dress that had the exact sleeves I needed, and I modified it and kept the vintage zipper. So the zipper just broke completely. And I danced over to my burlesque mom, Aurora Fable. And, I acted like it was part of it, but it was not. And she broke the zipper. She physically broke the zipper. And it's okay. It didn't take that long. I jumped right back into my choreography, but just saying it out loud. It was so much.
So
it was so much.
What's like the fix on that for the fly? Is it like
rip it? I don't know. That was my fix on the fly. I had a corset get stuck once and I just kind of popped it. But I would say my advice to anybody who is a burlesque performer, if your costume piece gets stuck, smile. Be cute about it, take your time, and don't panic. It happens to everybody once, if there is someone that you can saunter over to help you, great. If there's not, and you have to turn your back to the audience for a second, shake your butt, break whatever needs to be broken, turn away and break the thing. That's my advice. That might not be the best advice. I don't know. But that's how I've dealt with it.
That's awesome.
Break the thing, shake your butt, shimmy, No
one will ever know.
Gotta make it work somehow,
except
right?
you.
Yeah. Exactly.
So kind of a tail end on that one as we start to kind of wind down here.
Yeah.
What's the biggest stage blooper that you have witnessed?
I saw one of the girls, I did a May the 4th show, and I saw someone break their shoe and they were so sexy about it. I honestly.
How is that possible?
Okay, that's
I'm
the
sure there's
thing.
A way. Yeah, I want to know.
A seasoned professional breaking their shoe made it look like they broke their shoe on purpose. The heel broke and they picked it up and they were like, ha ha ha. And then they just took their shoes off. And I was like, oh, they just made it a part of the thing. And the whole audience was like, ha 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 ha. She's so hot.
Finest. Yeah.
You have to. You have to, because you never know what's going to happen. Yeah, you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But nothing horrible. Music video stuff. I've seen bloopers. When we shot Sadistically Seductive, you saw all the candles on the walkway. Sid Stratton he has very long hair, and he got down on his like squatted down on his knees to do like he's playing the bass, does like an epic hair flip, and you can see in the video footage his hair just singeing, like his hair set on fire.
Oh no.
And
that's dedication.
Yeah, we were in the kitchen having mimosas, because we were off screen at that time, the girls and I, and someone goes, "Do you smell burning hair?" So that's the biggest filming blooper we've had, but yeah.
Wow.
Awesome.
Burning hair.
Oh man.
Ending it on a good note.
Shoe breaking. I have been training for this. Let's see. Do we have any other questions that came in?
They just said one day they will share their cake, and I love candy. Okay. I love candy too.
Yeah, so people are fans.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, yay. Thank you.
Very cool.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank
you. Any other things that you want to plug at this point? I know we've got the thing coming up here. But anything else on the horizon for you or the Bad Witch Burlesque?
Right now, that's our next big thing. That's the next thing on the horizon. We do have some heavily themed digital shows that we're going to be doing. We're never going to stop doing digital. We love doing it. We have people that are watching in Japan and England and the Netherlands and all over the US. So we never want to stop enchanting those audience members, even when we go into live. But yeah, the themes that we have cooking up are pretty fun. I don't want to ruin any surprises. You'll have to follow us on social media. But
the tease.
Yeah, of course, it's the tease. The tease is the best part. But yeah, May 22nd, that show's going to be online too, because we don't want our friends that live in other places to miss out. So.
Right. Yeah, expanding your audience.
Yeah. Well, Johnny and I will definitely be there, right, Johnny?
I will do my damnedest to be there.
He's like, we're gonna try real hard.
Yeah, real. Yeah, we'll
don't worry. There's digital if you guys can't. It's okay.
Yeah,
but if you can, yes.
And then keep us in the loop, because if we can help in any way, shape, or form, we'll promote. Sure. You are spooky. You fall under the spooky kind of umbrella.
Thank you.
So we'll do anything we can to help you and the rest of the troop out.
For sure.
Thank you. You guys are awesome. Your show's great. I love watching you guys. So it was really an honor to be a guest, because I've been following you guys for a while, and your stuff is really awesome.
We appreciate that.
Thank you.
You're really sweet. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
That's awesome.
We're all friends now. Look at that.
The circle gets smaller. That's awesome.
Yay.
What's behind her? Props?
Oh, those are action figures.
Oh, it's all my action figures. Yeah, Sid Stratton and I have an action figure collection. They're displayed behind me. I have a bunch. They're all around. The ones that are closest to me, my newest one, Becky Lynch. I have in front of me, because there's more, of course, Kylo Ren. I have R2-D2. There's BB-8. There's things. One of them just fell. There's Mandy Rose.
I have a Seth Rollins.
Oh, yay! Oh my
gosh. I was a big fan of Seth Rollins, yes.
Oh,
this is another new one.
Sam, of course.
Sam. And then this is a cool one.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
yeah, you can't really see it because of the glare. It's like a death metal Batman. Yeah, so there's lots of figures shared by Sid Stratton and I. But most of those were mine. One of them is our cameraman's, but I took it. I don't know if he's going to get it back.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure talking to you.
Hang out on Zoom. We'll chit chat a little bit afterwards. But thank you so much for taking some time out of your day.
Thank you for being a fan of.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
This has been a long time coming, because I scheduled all these things months ago.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and say goodbye to Lashes.
Bye. Thanks for having me. Thanks for watching, everybody.
All the contact info. So follow on all the things, please. And you hang out, and we'll be back with you in a moment. All right.
Bye. See you soon.
Oh, I always mute people as they say goodbye.
Yeah, that's okay.
Give it a chance. Give it a second.
I'm like, okay.
Bye.
Okay. All right.
Okay, bye.
All right. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, so let's talk about next week, and then we'll get to the Patreon supporters. So next week, very interesting, a band that I came across and also reached out to us. Joey from the band Kissing Candace is going to join us next week. I don't know if he's going to be in character or not, but this is like a hardcore rock band that they all dress up in costumes. It's basically like a band full of like crazy characters.
I've never heard of them.
I saw their video. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because I wouldn't, if it was like, yeah, we're a cool band, but we're not that great, I wouldn't have them as a guest. So no pressure or anything.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a live performance. No, we're not. We're just gonna have Joey from Kissing Candace. That'll be on Tuesday, April 6th at 8 o'clock. Please tune in. Mark your calendars for that.
Sing one of their songs.
Follow Kissing Candace on social media. It's awesome. Before we wrap it up here and roll our credits, I do want to thank our Patreon supporters. Remember, you can support us on Patreon or donate to HauntScene or whatever. Remember, we got bills, so every little bit helps. Any support we ever get is reinvested 100% back into the show. So thank you, Sarah Shepard, John Sebastian Laval, and Sam Goodwin, the Photomancer. And you can go to patreon.com/HauntScene and help if you want to. And that is gonna be it for this show. That was an awesome show.
That was a cool show. That was awesome.
So
much fun.
She was great. I like her. We have the best guests.
Yeah, we do.
And we have the best fans.
Awesome guests.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. We're gonna roll credits. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank
I appreciate
you guys, as always.
And until next time, spook easy.
And happy haunting. Have a good night.
All right,
bye.
Bye.
Give me some treats.